Hello, my dear ladies. Hello, my dear gentlemen. John Galliano. John Galliano is a British fashion designer considered one of the most influential, creative, and controversial figures in modern fashion history. Galliano achieved worldwide success as head designer of Givenchy and, in particular, Christian Dior, 1996 till 2011, where he radically rejuvenated the brand. Rejuvenated is a good way to put it. For me, it was a decline for Dior. At the time, I was very good customer of Dior and witnessed practically his entire tenure as head designer. After a hiatus of several years, he took over as creative director of the Parisian fashion house Maison Margiela from 2014 until the end of 2024, where he shaped an era of avant-garde destructivism. Galliano has launched a 2-year partnership with the fast fashion giant Zara to design gender-neutral collections outside of traditional seasons. The Costume Institute of the Metropolitan Museum of Art will dedicate its major spring exhibition and the prestigious Met Gala to Galliano in 2027, titled Horizons. He will be only the third living designer to receive this rare honor. In 2011, Galliano was fired from Dior after making anti-Semitic and racist remarks while drunk in a Paris bar. The upcoming Met exhibition will also address his ethical conflict between artistic genius and social responsibility. So, what is called? As I also read in the media, of course, the German media. One moment. Next year's Met Gala will revolve around John Galliano, a decision that is already generating discussions. The choice of the designer is being met with controversy and debate in New York. Among the reasons for this is the artist's anti-Semitic statements. But Anna Wintour says his work at Dior, Givenchy, Margiela, his own label, and others brilliantly unites scholarship and creativity, darkness and light, past, present, and future. Galliano is a great designer, and his career is not limited to a single moment. She also emphasized in the statement, the exhibition will not gloss over the darker aspects of John's past. They have shaped him. The show will illuminate his entire career and address all of it. Galliano is controversial because of anti-Semitic incidents in 2010 and 2011. A Paris court fined him. In the wake of the scandal, he lost his job as head designer at the fashion house Dior. The Briton later apologized, claiming he couldn't remember this evening and spoke about his alcohol and drug addiction. The fact that Galliano has now entered into a 2-year creative partnership with Zara, with the first collection announced for September 2026, speaks volumes to me. The name John Galliano is only known through Givenchy and Dior. For the last 15 years, Galliano hasn't been a topic of conversation. And now he's back with Zara. I call that a fall from grace. That's why the spectacle at the Met Gala in 2027 is a complete mystery to me. Galliano is now 65 years old. His best years were at Dior. That shaped his life, and he destroyed his own life. And suddenly, after 15 years, he's been honored. I think Vinto is just using him to stay in the public eye and further fill the global delusion with nonsense, with all their might. What a terrible society. Anti-Semitism is accused with alcohol and drug problems. This seems to be coming to light more often now, when I think of Prince Harry, for example. Completely different from racism. There, oh my God, sorry. But I'm authentic. There, the biggest bludgeon is brought out. And there's absolutely no excuse. No excuse. And now, the great John Galliano, from Dior to Zara. That really says it all. Towards the end of his career at Dior, I already told my sales assistant that I didn't think much of Galliano. That was the era when he was working with women's costumes that looked more like they came from an old-fashioned costume ball. Nothing refined, rather vulgar. It's a shame. He took over the reins at Dior from Gianfranco Ferré, who was magnificent. At first, he continued Dior's classic style. Not entirely ideal, in my opinion, but it was elegant nonetheless. What you'd expect from Dior. There was a lot of fuss made about him. I was right. He wasn't that good. And now, once again, the great John Galliano. The new global world is working together brilliantly, always successfully. There they are all again. Wintour, Markle, and all the others who want the rule to rule the world. As I said, Galliano was only known for Dior. For the last 15 years, nobody has given him a second thought. And now, Zara. A true genius like Givenchy, Lagerfeld, Saint Laurent always prevails, even after death. But I don't believe that will be the case with Galliano. Have a nice day. It's an old photo. Galliano in his prime, dressed as Count Danilo. Today I'm going to Maxim. And Anna Wintour. She's making a mean face. Why? My analysis: he smiles uncertainly, trying to ingratiate himself with Wintour. She, however, shows no interest whatsoever. She appears cold and aloof.
If you like my channel and enjoy my videos and shorts, Mookie and I would be very happy if you subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. Thank you.